Ladies and gentlemen, parents and friends of our students, we welcome you to the joyful Winter 2022 commencement ceremony of the Graduate College of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I ask you to greet first the faculty who have joined today to celebrate the achievements of our distinguished graduate candidates.
If somebody you love is graduating, why don't you make some noise for them, huh? Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, join in welcoming the graduate college's doctoral candidates of the College of Education. I present the doctoral candidates of the College of Engineering.
Come on, play something pretty, baby.
Welcome the doctoral candidates of the College of Fine Arts. We present the doctoral candidates of the College of Hospitality. Ladies and gentlemen, the doctoral candidates of the School of Integrated Health.
Congratulations, baby.
The doctoral candidates in liberal arts. Welcome to the doctoral candidates in nursing.
That's right.
We welcome the doctoral candidates of the School of Public Health. The doctoral candidates of the College of Sciences. Candidates of the College of Urban Affairs. we welcome the candidates for master's and specialist degrees.
That's right, y'all. Say, there was a memory in my mind. I was just floating through space and time without a future. I didn't know which way to go. Lost in a field of hopes and dreams. No, I'm not talking about make-believe, but my future was determined by my goals. Yes, I'm on my way out of here, yeah. I'm living life crystal clear from now on. I know where I'm going now. I'll make it some way, somehow. Yes, there was a memory in my mind. I was just floating through space and time without a future. I didn't know which way to go. Lost in a field of hopes and dreams. No, I'm not talking about make-believe, but my future was determined by my goals. Oh, I'm on my way out of here, yes. I'm living life crystal clear from now on. I know where I'm going now. I'll make it some way, somehow. Let me hear y'all play that thing. Yeah. Somebody. So proud of you. There was a memory in my mind. I was just floating through space and time without a future. I didn't know which way to go. Oh, lost in a field of hopes and dreams. No, I'm not talking about make-believe, but my future was determined by my goals. I'm on my way out of here. I'm living life crystal clear from now on. I know where I'm going now. I'll make it some way, somehow. I'm on my way out of here. I'm living life crystal clear from now on. I know where I'm going now. I'll make it some way, somehow. We're trying to get some people graduated around here, aren't we? Let me hear you guys scream one more time for the people you love. That's right. Y'all hear that? That should put a shimmy in your step. Come on, come on. Very superstitious writings on the wall. Very superstitious ladders about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in the past. Say, if you believe in things you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way. Should I? What you got to say about this, huh?
Very superstitious.
Come on, girl.
Riding
wash your face and hands. Rid me of your problems. Do all that you can.
Hey, 30-month-old baby.
Oh, yeah.
Broke the looking glass.
Say,
7 years of bad luck. Hey, good things from your past.
one more time, let's tell them. Say, if you're blind or blind, you don't understand how you talk. Superstition ain't the way. Somebody scream for your graduates. Y'all look real good. Oh. Sing. Sing, hey, hey. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, sit back and listen. Nobody listen. Rock your head to this rhythm, yeah. Yeah. Make some noise. Congratulations, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored parents, friends, students, and faculty, we ask you now to please greet the academic and administrative officers and guests of the platform party.
Good afternoon, graduates, and welcome to UNLV's 59th commencement ceremony. I'm Kate Corrigan, Senior Vice Provost, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you and your family and friends who are with us today to this afternoon's ceremony. I want to extend our thanks to the students and alumni from the UNLV Jazz Ensemble, all from the College of Fine Arts, and for performing our processional music today. Thank you also to their conductor, Adam Schroeder. Now, a commencement tradition at UNLV is to invite one of the university's most dedicated faculty members to lead the procession of the platform party and carry the ceremonial university mace. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Sarah Jordan of the Couples and Family Therapy Program. Dr. Jordan was selected for her dedication to graduate education and for her service as the Graduate Council Chair. On behalf of all of us in attendance today, thank you, Sarah, for your commitment to our students and your service to UNLV. As we begin our ceremony, UNLV wishes to acknowledge and honor the indigenous communities of the region and recognize that the university is situated on the traditional homelands of the Nuwuvi Southern Paiute people. We offer gratitude for the land itself, for those who have stewarded it for generations, and for the opportunity to study, learn, work, and be in community with this land. As one of the most diverse universities in the United States, we believe it is important to recognize and appreciate the use of Southern Paiute land as part of our mission to be a welcoming and inclusive place for working and learning. This week, we will confer more than 2,300 degrees to undergraduate and graduate students, and we're incredibly grateful to be able to do so here in person with the many family, friends, and loved ones who are able to be here to celebrate with us. And to those of you joining from home, if our experience with the pandemic has taught us anything, it's that physical distance doesn't diminish our ability to form and maintain real human connections. So though you'll not be with us in person, we're all celebrating together the momentous achievements of the entire graduating class. As we proceed with today's ceremony, we ask that you please allow everyone the opportunity to experience the joy of this occasion by staying for the duration of the ceremony. Now, I ask you to please join in respectful silence for the presentation of the colors by the UNLV Air Force and Army ROTC Honor Guards, accompanied by field drummer Ryan Bond. We ask for your continued silence until they leave the stage, please. For those who are able, please rise and remain standing through the color guard, and as UNLV mezzo-soprano vocalist Carol Avila sings our national anthem, accompanied on piano by jazz studies professor Dave Loeb.
stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may now be seated. Now, as we listen to the UNLV Alma Mater performed by singers from the UNLV Choral Ensemble, I would like to invite everyone to reflect upon the incredible accomplishments of all of our graduates today.
Praise
It is now my honor and great privilege to welcome UNLV President Dr. Keith E. Whitfield to the podium. President Whitfield joined UNLV as our 11th president in 2020 and quickly became known for his sincere and impassioned support for student success, for your success. We are grateful that President Whitfield is here as our leader, and we are thrilled to celebrate today the tremendous accomplishments of all of our graduates.
Good afternoon. I heard there were some people here to celebrate. Well, graduates, you made it. It was clearly through your hard work, your perseverance, and tenacity. You earned your advanced degree. And during the process, you faced challenges that were uncertain and unsettling outside the classroom. Commencement is the most important day in the life of this university. In higher education, it just doesn't get any better than this. And today, we officially welcome you as graduate degree recipients and to the ranks of more than 140,000 UNLV Rebel alumni. Each one of those alumni make a difference every day throughout Nevada as teachers, policymakers, artists, health professionals, engineers, scientists, entrepreneurs, and more. Earning a graduate degree is no small feat, and your journey has required you to rethink, to innovate, and persist in ways we never imagined were necessary or even possible. We've seen incredible personal transformation for each of our graduates and for the university as a whole. You're receiving your graduate degree from a top-tier university, one that has earned the nation's highest recognition for both research and community engagement. As researchers and scholars, your work contributes to maintaining our R1 classification. And the work you're doing, I gotta tell you, it blows me away. You persisted amidst the most seemingly impossible circumstances. You showed an incredible ability to shift from in-person to remote learning and teaching, and in many cases, you did it without missing a beat. And you just didn't reach the finish line. You guys blew past it. It's important to celebrate that victory, because it is a victory. As we're doing here today, it's important, but equally important, to look ahead of what comes next for you. And I gotta tell you, graduates, Nevada needs you. More than 2/3 of UNLV's graduates stay and work in Southern Nevada, and we need all of you. You are the highly skilled professionals who will bring new ideas and creative leadership to our state's workforce, assets we'll need as we continue to emerge from the pandemic. And we're not gonna just emerge, we're gonna be stronger. Today is your day. You've earned this. Give yourselves a round of applause. But before we move forward to salute you for your accomplishments with the conferral of advanced degrees, I want to give you a chance to thank your family, friends, mentors, and colleagues in attendance, and those watching at home for the support and encouragement that they've given you, because there's no such thing as a self-made person. We are all influenced by those around us. So, graduates, if you would, please stand. And let's give an applause to all of those people who got you here today. Thank you, graduates. You can be seated. Today, we're honored to have many distinguished guests joining us today as members of the Platform Party. From the Nevada System of Higher Education, we're honored to have with us Vice Chair Amy Carvalho, Regent Carol Del Carlo, Regent Patrick Carter, and we're also delighted to have with us Chancellor Dale Urquiaga from the Nevada System of Higher Education. Also in attendance this afternoon are members of my cabinet and our Dean's Council, and I'd like all of them to please rise so that we may salute their leadership. Regents are incredibly dedicated and detail-oriented, and they have noted that I forgot one of our regents. Regent McMichael, please stand. Let's give him a round of applause, too. Thank you, sir. I'd like to also recognize leaders from the Faculty Senate, including Chair Rhonda Montgomery, who is unable to be here today but extends her warmest congratulations to the graduates. Vice Chair Bill Robinson is here and is directing the marshaling activities for today's ceremony. I can tell you the entire Faculty Senate have been tremendous partners to work with this past year and are largely supportive and largely responsible for the great advances that this university makes. Many of the other platform party members will be recognized during the course of this afternoon's ceremony. Please join me in one more round of applause for all of our platform party and all of the volunteers involved in producing our commencement today. And now I would like to invite to the podium Nevada System of Higher Education Board of Regent Patrick Carter to offer a few words of congratulations on behalf of the board. Regent Carter?
Thank you, President Whitfield. Good afternoon, graduates. President Whitfield, distinguished guests, assembled faculty and staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the members of the class of 2022. Thank you for all being here today. To the more than 455 members of the class of 2022 who are receiving advanced degrees today, I wish to personally congratulate all of you for reaching this moment. You've spent your time at UNLV wisely. You've learned new things. You've established meaningful relationships. You've conducted important research that will benefit Nevada and the country. You've contributed to UNLV maintaining the prestigious R1, or Very High Research designation, by the Carnegie Classification of Institutions of Higher Education. And now that we are here, what's next? Well, with your graduation today, you embark on a future that is perhaps unlike any in our state's history. We are a diverse state, one where opportunity is there for all of you. The diversity and experiences you've had here have prepared you well. As a UNLV graduate, you will become a leader in the workplace and a leader in your community. It will be you who will be leading by example. You will be the people who will teach others that all doors of opportunity must be kept open for all people. It will be you who will help show your colleagues that for any organization to succeed, for any idea to be realized, or for any dream to be attained, there must first always be that individual who stands up for an ideal and thinks of the common good first. This is what UNLV graduates know. This is what UNLV graduates practice. And this is who all the UNLV graduates sitting before me this afternoon are. You are not only among the most diverse classes to ever graduate from UNLV, you are also among the most entrepreneurial and community-minded. You've learned from world-class faculty who have taught you that ideas, knowledge, and innovation cannot stay on college campus. They must be shared and spread to the community throughout the state so that Nevada's great potential can be realized for future generations. Now it will be your intellect, your passion, and your energy taken forth from this day that will shape Nevada's future. On behalf of the Nevada System of Higher Education and the Board of Regents, I would once again like to congratulate you on completing your graduate degree. This is a milestone moment. You've all earned it, and we could not be more proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Regent Carter, for your remarks, and our deepest appreciation to you, the entire board, and the Chancellor's Office for the tremendous support you provide our students through the work that you do. This afternoon, we'll hear more about our amazing graduate students as they are recognized during the ceremony. You know, our graduate students have had the opportunity to learn from some of the top scholars in the world. Today, we also salute our outstanding faculty and staff for their contributions to student success. Because of their hard work, you're receiving a degree from a top-tier university, a designation reserved for just the top 3% of all research universities in the nation. Will our faculty and staff who are present with us today please stand if you are able so that our graduates and guests may join me in a round of applause for all of your tireless efforts to help our graduates reach the milestone today. An enduring UNLV commencement tradition is to honor outstanding graduates from the class of 2022 who have been nominated by the university community and who exemplify the academic, research, and community impact of the graduating class. Reading these nominations each semester really gives me such hope and confidence in the future that lies ahead. The number one mission of a university is to serve our students and prepare them for a successful and bright future. These exceptional students provide a glimpse into what tomorrow might look like. The three recipients of the Outstanding Graduate Student Awards are seated with us on the platform. I'd like to invite them to come forward as I provide their individual introductions. I still have to teach. So it's my pleasure to introduce the first representative from our outstanding graduate students, Brooke Conway Clevin. Earning a doctoral degree in health sciences is no small feat. Brooke has a passion for physical therapy, nutrition, and exercise physiology. She specializes in performance training and injury recovery in amateur and professional athletes in a variety of sports, including UFC, here in Las Vegas. For her dissertation, she worked with the Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health to advance research on blood biomarkers, motor functioning, and neuroimaging of professional athletes with sports-related brain injuries. Her work has already aided in better diagnosis of brain injuries for both active and retired athletes. During her time at UNLV, Brooke partnered with the Cure for the Kids Cancer Center, where she developed and managed a physical medicine program that delivers rehabilitation and preventative health care to adolescents and young adults with cancer, blood disorders, and rare diseases. A service-focused practitioner, Brooke has also worked with a number of nonprofit organizations, including the Nevada Institute for Children's Research and Policy, and STAND, the Haiti Project, to offer access to rehabilitation services for Haitian citizens. Now, Brooke hopes to extend her dissertation work to support brain injury prevention and related practices with members of the military and combat athletes. Congratulations, Brooke, on a job well done. Our next outstanding student is Michael Saladino. Michael, the fourth member of his family to graduate from UNLV, has been a rebel since elementary school. A UNLV men's basketball team ball boy at age 9, He went on to become a foreign language student in the UNLV Sage Academy Summer Enrichment Program during middle school. During high school, he attended dual credit video production classes at UNLV and eventually earned his bachelor's degree in journalism from the university by age 19. Today, 2 years later, Michael graduates from UNLV with a master's degree in urban leadership and a perfect 4.0 GPA. The journey to this stage was full of hard work. Michael was the youngest graduate at the College of Southern Nevada, earning an associate's degree 1 month before he finished high school. He transferred at age 17 to UNLV, where he joined the Honors College and earned the Anderson Cooper Scholarship. Michael's interest in journalism centered around sports media and film, and he created a 90-minute documentary on the Las Vegans, who were the early pioneers of minor and major league baseball here in the Valley. He earned a communications internship with the Vegas Golden Knights and works as a videographer, production director, and content editor for the Las Vegas Raiders, creating social media and arena screen videos shown during some of the home games. And I'm sure you caught that last home game. Michael plans to parlay his new master's degree into continued work with the Raiders and hopes to expand his career in sports media whenever Major League Baseball arrives in Las Vegas. Congratulations to you, Michael. Our next featured student is Wei Ting Shi. Wei Ting is an international student from Taiwan, graduating with a PhD in interdisciplinary health sciences, and she is the absolute meaning of born for this. Over the course of 5 years of study at UNLV, she has both excelled in her academics and accelerated the progress of her peers. Her various research projects looked for ways to improve the rehabilitation of individuals learning to live with amputations, and she published 6 research manuscripts with another 5 under review. Her professors applaud her devotion to her fellow classmates as she has assisted in teaching 5 graduate-level courses, mentored 3 Doctor of Physical Therapy projects, and was the vice president of the UNLV Taiwanese Student Association. These accolades aside, she learned that a medical professional's heart has to be with her patients. She worked with more than 100 rehabilitation patients, becoming an integral part of the Las Vegas Amputee Support Group. She achieved her academic goals while presenting 13 times at national and international conferences, was awarded the prestigious Matching Dissertation Grant from the International Society of Biomechanics, and has been published in the Journal of Allied Health. She's graduating today with a 3.8 GPA and is currently a research fellow at the Baylor Scott and White Research Institute in Dallas, Texas, where she hopes to continue transforming the field of healthcare. Congratulations, Wei Ting. Please join me in giving one more round of applause to these outstanding students. I would now like to ask Senior Vice Provost Kate Corrigan to come forward and provide the introductions for this afternoon's student speakers.
Near the end of each semester, students' nominations are accepted for the honor of delivering the commencement address. This afternoon, we have the opportunity to hear from 2 speakers. one representing our master's and specialist degree recipients, and the other representing our doctoral level graduates. Our first speaker is Catherine R. Henry, who's graduating today with her master's degree in criminal justice. Catherine is currently a graduate research assistant in the School of Public Policy and Leadership, and she's a first-year PhD student in public affairs. Her career goals include researching policies that address interpersonal and sexual violence, and sharing the knowledge that she has with others in a college setting through teaching and mentorship of other students. During her time at UNLV, Catherine has been active on campus. She serves as a graduate liaison for the First Generation Club, and she volunteers with the UNLV Food Pantry. Catherine has also been selected to participate in a number of campus programs, including Making the First Gen Net Work through the UNLV Intersection, the Grad Rebel Writing Bootcamp through the Graduate College, and the Rebel Grad Slam. In 2022, Catherine was awarded the Regina B. Schern Scholarship, a national award for academic performance, leadership, and service through the Alpha Phi Sigma, a criminal justice honor society. So please join me in welcoming Catherine to the podium.
Thank you for that warm welcome. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, staff, family, friends, alumni, and the graduating class of 2022. Congratulations, we did it. I'm touched to have been chosen to speak at such an important event. Whether you started your college journey here right after high school, or you took a break before you started college, whether you're the first in your family to graduate college, or you come from a long line of graduates, whether you finished your studies in 4 years, or it took you a little longer to reach the finish line, we're all graduates, and that's something to be proud of. People like me aren't supposed to be here because a Midwestern girl like me, who grew up in a mobile home trailer court, the daughter of a cab driver and a mailroom clerk, was never expected to accomplish more than a high school diploma. By defying all the odds, I am living proof that everyone can achieve their dreams. As each one of us looks back on our journey to get here, we remember the wonderful times attending Premier UNLV. We remember Rebel Homecoming. We remember making new friends. And we definitely remember those late night study sessions. Also, we can't forget about the challenges each of us faced, whether it was facing an academic challenge or a non-academic challenge. Each obstacle gave us something to learn and grow from. The personal things that we learned about our passions, our commitment to learning, our persistence, our lifelong lessons that I encourage each of you to never forget. Something else that we must not forget are those who believed in us and encouraged us not to give up. Without their support, we would not have made it to this day. Tomorrow, we start a new journey as college graduates. No matter what our future includes, remember, throughout each learning experience towards college graduation, we discovered a way to be successful. Using the lessons we have learned on our individual journeys will help us to persevere ahead no matter what obstacle gets in our way. We now have the opportunity to take what we've learned and share it with others. When you see someone struggling, each of us can be the person who encourages them to keep going, who shares with them our journey of overcoming adversity. Remember, each of us has an opportunity to become an inspiration to someone just as others inspired us. We all have the chance to leave this world better than we found it. I believe each of us will achieve success in everything we do. We will become leaders in our community, and we will inspire others because rebels make it happen.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Catherine, and let's give her one more round of applause. Our next speaker today is Maria Ramos Gonzalez. Maria? Maria is a doctoral graduate from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. In fact, Maria and another student here are the first Hispanic females to graduate from UNLV with a doctoral degree from the College of Engineering. Maria has been part of the Rebel family for many years, having obtained her bachelor's degree from UNLV as well. Her doctoral research consisted of designing, manufacturing, and mechanically testing a custom-fitted knee. It's an implant that was made from an FDA-approved biocompatible material. Maria's ability to disseminate her research at many levels garnered various awards and recognitions and grants, including a National Science Foundation I-Corps grant and a Sports Research and Innovation Catalyst grant aimed at exploring the commercial potential of her research. Maria was recognized recently for her outstanding research portfolio, involvement in student mentorship, and community outreach as this year's graduate student recipient of the Sam Lieberman Regents Award for Student Scholarship. She is now a School of Engineering Distinguished Postdoctoral Fellow at MIT. So please join me in welcoming to the podium La Doctora Maria Ramos Gonzalez.
It's finally over. Ya acabé. This time it's real, not like last year when I thought I'd be done in the summer, or the year before that when I just needed to write my dissertation during lockdown. After all the tribulations, I defended my dissertation a few months ago. This year, another student and I became the first Hispanic doctoral graduates in mechanical engineering, and the first ever female Hispanic doctoral graduates from the entire College of Engineering. Kimberly Gonzalez, who is with us today, and I were the first, but I'm certain we will not be the last. Some of us have had the pleasure of calling ourselves rebels for the past 2 or so years, but others, including myself, have called UNLV home away from home for quite a bit longer. I began my journey as an undergrad at UNLV without a clue about college life, aside from what I had seen in movies. I'm an immigrant and the first in my family to start college. I was just a kid, and I still feel like that kid sometimes. But I always find myself in good company when I talk to my friends finishing up grad school and starting their adult careers. Many of us are first-generation grad students, and we are complex humans of all ages. Some in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on. We're able to find common ground because as grad students, our age does not matter. We have all endured. There were the long days of writing, the long nights of data collection and catching up on writing, the minutes contemplating what we'll tell our advisors during our weekly meetings, and on top of that, the added hours explaining to our families why we were still in school. But whenever I felt overwhelmed in my lab, I always found someone I could talk to. Some of you here have been that person who reminded me to keep pushing. But then I also remembered that grad school is hard, really hard. As a master's student, you're realizing your potential to research and apply what you learned as an undergrad, As a doctoral student, you're discovering and developing novel research that no one has accomplished before you. And don't forget that all of us have crossed the finish line during a global pandemic. Now that you have achieved your goal, help those that are following in your footsteps. If you become professors, help your students so they do not endure as many hardships as you. Teach them the lessons you learned. And if you become leaders in industry, empathize with those you lead and remember that just because you already have your degree doesn't mean you can't keep learning from others. I did not achieve everything alone, and I am not graduating alone. Throughout my years at UNLV, I have found a strong network of individuals who really care about student growth. I've been involved with almost every aspect of UNLV life in conducting community outreach activities, teaching students, and even working in the UNLV President's Office during our quest to become a top-tier research institution. UNLV is consistently ranked the most diverse campus in the nation, and I'm proud to add to those numbers. I find myself in the perfect position to pursue my goals as I know I will always have the support of this university long after graduation, as will you. I finished strong as this year's Sam Lieberman Regents Scholar, an honor awarded to only one graduate student at UNLV per year. And this September, I started my position as a distinguished postdoctoral fellow at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the same school Iron Man attended. I'm working on my dream project, designing and creating robotic hands, which I will then translate to neural prosthetics. I want you all to know and to really believe that you can achieve anything you want, as long as you're willing to put in the hard work and not let others knock you down. Remember to thank everyone who helped you, everyone who doubted you, and everyone who kept asking you when you were going to be done. Sometimes, even one of those reasons was the motivation we needed to make it to this point. Gracias to my friends, mentors, loved ones, mi mamá, mi familia, and my partner, Christina. Gracias por todo.
Congratulations, Maria, on all of those accomplishments. We know you're going to go on to do more astounding things. So, before we begin conferring the degrees, it's a UNLV tradition to share just a few facts about the graduating class. In total, UNLV will award more than 450 graduate degrees and certificates across this 2022 graduating class. Since our very first commencement in 1964, UNLV has awarded more than 165,000 degrees at all levels. And the average age of our graduate and professional graduate this time around is 32 years old. But wait, the youngest graduating student is 21 years old, right? And the oldest is 75 years old. Not just that, but 60%, yes, 60% of our graduating students are female, and 40% are male. And our graduate school graduates represent 40 different countries from all around the world. So congratulations to each and every one of you. And now, let's make this official. As we begin the presentation of the advanced degree candidates, I would like to ask President Whitfield to please join me at the podium. At this time, I ask all candidates for doctoral degrees in all colleges and schools to please rise if you are able. President Whitfield, these individuals have fulfilled the requirements for doctoral degrees and have been recommended by the faculties of their respective colleges at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Graduates, you have been recommended to me by your distinguished faculty and by the Chief Academic Officer. Therefore, by the virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you who have fulfilled all the requirements the appropriate doctoral degree with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Before I ask the doctoral students to come forward by college, I would like to share with you a relatively new tradition that we started just last spring. We've begun a tradition of utilizing the doctoral hoods, which have a secret pocket in them, and a UNLV lucky coin. Our Vegas twist is that after a doctoral graduate is hooded, their advisor will drop a UNLV lucky coin in the graduate's hood, symbolically saying farewell, good luck, and best wishes as the graduate embarks on their next journey. I am pleased now to ask the class marshals to escort the doctoral degree graduates from the College of Education to the platform, and I would like to invite Dr. Alyssa Crittenden, Dean of the Graduate College, and Associate Dean Emily Lynn to please proceed to the lower platform to join President Whitfield and myself to receive our doctoral degree recipients. And now I'd like to ask Dean Danica Hayes to proceed to the podium to announce the names of our doctoral degree recipients from the College of Education.
Cindy Anang, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Dr. Jenna Welgars Ward.
Scotia Hammond, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Dr. Joseph Morgan.
Kendra L. Antil, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Dr. Jenna Welgars Ward.
Priscilla Makis Morris, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Dr. Monica Brown.
Amelia Fuqua, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Dr. Joshua Baker.
Raylyn Fraser Grosso, Doctor of Philosophy, Educational Psychology, hooded by Dr. Lisa Bendixson.
Andrea Michelle Connolly, Doctor of Education, Executive Educational Leadership, hooded by Dr. Miguel Gonzalez.
Nancy Louise Webb, Doctor of Philosophy, Learning and Technology, hooded by Dr. Lisa Bendixson.
James Antonio Amete, Doctor of Education, Executive Educational Leadership, hooded by Dr. Maria Roberts.
Rexin Lynn James, Doctor of Education, Executive Educational Leadership, hooded by Dr. Brad Mariano.
Biniyak Tuari, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Mei Yang.
Leilani Irene Shive, Doctor of Education, Executive Educational Leadership, hooded by Dr. Bradley Mariano.
Christian D. Arteaga Sanchez, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering, hooded by Dr. Pramin Shrestha. Cyan Sakarmi, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering, hooded by Dr. Pramin Shrestha. Nagasi Nagez Gebre Michael, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering, hooded by Dr. Pramin Shrestha.
Blake F. Hammond, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Paul O. Kimberly Gonzalez, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. William Culbreth.
James Martin Bristow, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering, hooded by Dr. Pramin Shrestha.
Minji Kim, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality Administration, hooded by Dr. James Busser. Kasra Kasa Gaharian, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality Administration, hooded by Dr. Brett Barbanel. Samuel Chong Sun Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality Administration, hooded by Dr. Mehmet Erdem. Tara Marie Naoe Tekdaren Wong Narita, Doctor of Philosophy, Public Health, hooded by Dr. Sean Gerstenberger. Brooke Dina Conway Clevin, Doctor of Philosophy, Public Health, hooded by Dr. Brian Labus.
Walter Daniel White, Doctor of Musical Arts, Performance, hooded by Professor Wei Wei.
Maria D. Ramos Gonzalez, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Brendan O'Toole.
Jae-Hoon Jo, Doctor of Musical Arts, Performance, hooded by Dr. Richard Miller. Alexei Hamov, Performance. Wenjia Han, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality Administration, hooded by Dr. Carola Robb. Liheng Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality Administration, hooded by Dr. Amanda Bellarino. Alicia Lechenberger, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality Administration, hooded by Dr. Chin Chin Chen.
Jaiwei Luo, Doctor of Philosophy, Astronomy, hooded by Dr. Bing Zhang.
Michelle N. Samuel, Doctor of Philosophy, Interdisciplinary Health Sciences, hooded by Dr. Daniel Young.
Tamara Julie Wynn, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences, hooded by Dr. Dale Devitt.
Hui Ting Shi, Doctor of Philosophy, Interdisciplinary Health Sciences, hooded by Dr. Zhu Ping Li.
Eric S. Cook, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematical Sciences, hooded by Dr. Zihan Wu.
Lee Dorenti, Doctor of Philosophy, Interdisciplinary Health Sciences, hooded by Dr. James Navalta.
Drew William Barkhoff, Doctor of Philosophy, Geoscience, hooded by Dr. William Jowett.
Robert David Cochran, Doctor of Philosophy, Interdisciplinary Health Sciences, hooded by Dr. James Navalta.
Audrey M. Warren, Doctor of Philosophy, Geoscience, hooded by Dr. Gongjing Jiang.
Josiah R. Kidwell, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Dr. Michael Ian Borer.
Rebecca Che-Hee Lim, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Dr. Ronald Gary.
Doris Smith Morgan Rueda, Doctor of Philosophy, History, hooded by Dr. David Tanehaus.
Shirin Nasser Esfahani, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Dr. Vantakasan Mutkumar.
Nima Langa, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Dr. Tirth Bata.
Naofi Ionji, Doctor of Philosophy, Public Affairs, hooded by Dr. Jessica Word.
Mylene Glorianne Ulep, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, hooded by Dr. Pierre Leonard.
Joshua W. Donnelly, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminology and Criminal Justice, hooded by Dr. William H. Sousa.
Kaylee H. Wren, Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, hooded by Dr. Stephen Benning.
Trevor R. Pullum, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, hooded by Dr. Alyssa Crittenden.
Kimberly S. Stevens, Doctor of Philosophy, Clinical Psychology, hooded by Dr. Shane Krause. Shannon Lee Richard, Doctor of Philosophy, Nursing, hooded by Dr. Du Feng. Jennifer Christine Millett, Doctor of Nursing Practice, hooded by Dr. Imelda Reyes. Tressa Quayle, Doctor of Philosophy, Nursing, hooded by Dr. Rebecca Benfield and Dr. Jennifer Vanderlaan.
Congratulations, doctors. Let's have a warm round of applause for all of our new doctoral graduates. And now I would like to ask the candidates for specialist and master's degrees in all disciplines to please rise. President Whitfield, on the recommendation of the graduate faculty, I present to you these candidates for specialist and master's degrees.
Graduates, you have been recommended to me by your distinguished faculty and by the Chief Academic Officer. Therefore, by virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you who have fulfilled all the requirements the appropriate specialist's or master's degree with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the class marshals please escort the recipients of our specialist and master's degrees to the platform where they will be greeted by President Whitfield and Graduate College Dean Alyssa Crittenden.
Marilyn A. Alvarez.
Brandon Ortiz.
Carl I. Esteban.
Brittany Fuchs.
Turia Marie Penkalski.
Kelly L. Poquet Gallegos.
Jasmine Simone Thomas.
Sharon Marie Kane.
Elaine Armand de Sykes.
Catherine Ann Ubrego.
Celeste de Anda Ebron.
Kay Doxley.
Alec Michael Jacobs.
Talitha Laput.
Darren Edward Bradway.
Tien Wen.
Lisa Ashley Duenas.
Mir Arif.
Ashley Hoover.
Yang Yu Hao.
Alexandria Isabel Candelario.
Chenzi Hu.
Facundo Betancourt.
Guanchi Li.
Catherine R. Henry.
Haoqing Shao.
Kenza Buroj.
Londi Madrigal.
Simeon Pack.
Giselle Leon.
Shireen Ayumi Viernes.
Heather Ruth Nobles.
Dominique Akia Willis.
Sarah Mackenzie Flood.
Steffi Yamalith Tobar.
Bailey Brown.
Brad Ramazani.
Anne Marie Davis.
Deborah E. Khalil Amato.
Gilberto Artiaga.
Noe Heather Dorsey.
Sul Yi Choi.
Alan Jason Bennett.
Alexander Patrick Ross.
Elisa Rovere.
Amanda Slaughter.
Stephanie Ochoa.
Jessica Rose Vasquez.
Jessica Velasco.
Bethany Willis.
Michael Saldino.
Patrick Ford Jr.
Jordan Leanne Hayden.
David Seifert.
Eduardo Rodriguez Gonzalez.
Basma Zakaria Awanda.
Eric McKay.
Elishiba Ruth Anderson.
Yeek On Chung.
Ashley Page Lovell.
Dustin Matthew Perry.
Anthony Marcel Galka.
Aravind Balasubramanian.
Jesse Castellan.
Brian De Jesus Maldonado.
Wendy Huynh.
Lorenzo Antonio Mendez.
Amy Sorensen.
Leandris Wright.
Shelley Marie Johnson.
Brian Estorado Cordon.
Crystal Dana Espiritu Daus.
Ritesh Shivuni.
Carla Cano.
Dan Lawrence Valdez Goes.
Amanda Francesca Nadelu.
Mason William Keeling.
Kayla Nicodemus.
Camberly Florence Ganot.
Kendall N. Phillips.
Kiasha K. Carlton.
Kamisha Dolores Fagan.
Marlena Gatlin.
Trisha Ann M. Becker.
Joseph Augusto Lozano.
Brianna Lester.
Jessica Placencia Flores.
Hergy Jenas.
Sandra Epfel Blakely.
Zoe Plonka.
Verena McFadden.
Nathan Carey.
Michael John Javen.
Serena R. Perkins.
Sarah Shayna Advent.
Miguel Ortega.
Armani Dominic Alvarez.
Mark Wynn.
Danielle Jesus Valdez.
Jarrell March.
Paula Rash.
Mallory Robin Lasiste Bali.
Jacob Alexander McQueen.
Lisa A. Waitley.
Bonnie Anamim Mehta.
Judel Alexander.
Caitlin Halakulani Ko Kubo.
Christopher Henricks.
Pishoy William Nassif.
Lisa Civic.
Celine Maria Moreno.
Nicolette Harmon.
Samantha Bobby Iannuzzi.
Adam W. Getgella.
Billy D. Sorrells Jr.,
Rachel S. Holbert.
Javier Chavaria, Kyle Joseph Bassarich, Jonathan Kim, James Duncan Shorey Jr., Shay Okamoto, Aljan Nicole Amboss, Benjamin Andrew Mann,
Alexandria Marie Martinez.
Bryce William Fleischman,
Manuel de Jesus de Cespedes Molina.
Maya Aurora Spies Casillas,
Nadia Danette Hudspeth.
Chasen Billen,
Christina Louise Eddy.
Reginald J. Regala,
Ashana Viswaruban.
Garrett Hayes Party,
Richard Allen Polinick II.
Howard K. Kemple Jr.,
Jocelyn Sarita Williams.
Alexander Calloway,
Cheverly Ann Suyat Malabanan.
John Edward McGee,
Josette Griffin.
Michelle Morales Meneses,
Lexa Shanice Barnes.
Bailey Madison Way,
E. Lynn.
Jessica Habashi,
Keziah Chung.
Jaslyn Platera Castelli,
Nirmin Ezet Gatas.
Rachel Marie Andrus,
Megan Taylor Copeland.
Samantha T. Benesh,
Sarah Ashley Aliman.
Nicole Monica Weber,
Joellen Fletcher.
Jin Yu Zhang,
Alyssa Smith.
Courtney Joan Alanis,
Taylor Dawn Judith Musara.
Jewel Kuupipo Gooden,
Sarah Moss.
Jason Demaria,
Eliel Osuaheri Imare.
Juan Roberto Gonzalez Madera,
Brendan Allen Brooks.
Tyler Jarley,
Homer B. Wilkins.
Christina Marie Threet,
Pastor Marlon J. Ivy.
Martha Michelle Abelario,
Starlet Hunter.
Trevor Nathaniel Gee,
Maggie Hausbeck Waldschmidt.
Charlene Jo Alducente Nardo,
Lindsay Elise Say.
Rona Balizas Divina Garcia,
Rio Hongo.
Grace Marie Sampson,
Chuangjiang.
Aiden Wiederin,
Yiman Luo.
Eduardo Diaz Santiago,
Omar A. Calderon.
Hannah O. Gutierrez,
Sarah Rose Hoover.
India Starks Robertson,
Victoria Nicholas.
Liberty Courtney Pfeffer,
Loretta Foley.
Arlette Rodriguez Nakata,
Janelle Leilani Banks.
Jasmine M. Whitlow,
Raquel Nicole Caraginas.
Chester Patrick Bryant,
Lacey Winkle.
Ashlyn Yin Brains,
Mandy Thomas.
Hannah Rose Godfrey,
Shelley Brandt.
Ella Ozer,
Brooke Carmen Spence.
Lauren Hunt,
Kylie Jordan Glissick.
Elena Angelkova,
Patricia Ann Dela Cruz Guiao.
Michelle Nicole Indig Janeo,
Melanie A. Manuel.
Allison Anderson,
Myra Corona.
Danica Cass Wittern,
Kayla Sweeney.
Seema Anwar.
Sarah Marie Lugo.
Alexa Gabrielle Pichardo.
Rachel Page Hall Ulibarri.
Jocelyn Ibarra.
Christian Bishop.
Lauren Grant.
Matthew Aaron Kaplan.
Jacob Townsend.
Jose J. Bobadilla.
Sukhjat Benipal.
Mike Allen Hesseker.
Nicole Marie Platt.
Vanessa Leone.
Mikako Ozawa.
Joy Rebecca Valle.
Beatrice E. Flores.
Lauren Alexandra Morel.
Rosa E. Diaz.
Erwin Brian Barcenes.
Ruben G. Alberts.
Mackenzie Jones. Cassandra C. Ramirez Barajas. Brittany R. Gibson. Renafe Naol Anguilla. Shelby Nicole Lee Baldwin. Cassidy Osborne Butler. Skylar Lacey. Jessica Musio Marquez. Shantiana Sanders. Stephen Richard Kale. Jeanette Kim.
Let's have one more round of applause for our master's and specialist graduates. Now, will the candidates for graduate certificates in all areas please rise? President Whitfield, on recommendation of the graduate faculty, I present to you these candidates for graduate certificates.
Graduates, you have been recommended to me by your distinguished faculty and by the Chief Academic Officer. Therefore, by virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon each of you who have fulfilled all the requirements the appropriate graduate certificates with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Jayla Elise Olson. Cecilia Turman.
And congratulations to our certificate students.
And now, it's time for that special commencement moment to celebrate your degree and let the world know you are a proud graduate of UNLV. Before we leave you today, UNLV Alumni Association President Gabrielle Engel would like to welcome you all to the alumni family and talk about what it means to be a rebel forever.
Well, good evening and congratulations to the class of 2022. I am Gabrielle Engel, and I am a proud 2010 graduate of the William S. Boyd School of Law, and I am your UNLV Alumni Association president. On behalf of the over 140,000 alumni worldwide, it gives me great pride to welcome each of you into the Rebels Forever family. Graduation is a milestone that marks the end of one incredible chapter in your life and the beginning of a new phase, and with your relationship with the university. You may not realize it, but on the day you accepted your offer of admission from UNLV, you joined a lifelong community. Not just a community, you joined a family, the Rebels Forever family. All UNLV graduates are automatically enrolled as members of the UNLV Alumni Association upon graduation. There are no dues or membership fees required on your part. This means you can take full advantage of career services, receive the UNLV magazine, attend special events on campus and regionally, and so much more. All of this is designed to keep you connected to your alma mater. As newest members of the Rebels Forever family, I know that you'll have a sense of pride every time you see someone wearing a UNLV sweatshirt or whenever you read about the accomplishments of fellow alumni, and there are going to be so many. I encourage you to stay connected to UNLV in as many ways as you can, but most of all, I encourage you to celebrate you today and your incredible accomplishment in achieving your degree. Congratulations once again, and don't ever forget, Rebels make it happen.
Thank you so much, Gabrielle. And our thanks to all of our alumni for your unwavering support of all of our students who have just become the newest members of the Alumni Association. Now, before we begin our recessional, I want to thank all of the faculty and staff who worked tirelessly to make today's commencement possible. Let's give them a round of applause. Our Grand Marshal and Mace Bearer will now lead the platform party from the stage, followed by the faculty and then our graduates. We ask that you please remain seated until they have left the arena. Congratulations, graduates, and let's let the recessional begin.
I think about me now and who I could have been. And then I picture all the perfect that we lived, till I cut the strings on your tiny violin. My mind's got a mind of its own right now, and it makes me hate me. I'll explode like a dynamite if I can't decide, baby. My head and my heart are torturing me. Yeah, lost my mind in your arms. I've gone to extremes. Yeah, when angels tell me run and monsters call it love. My head and my heart are caught in between. Yeah, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Billboard, baby, do a leap and make them dance when they come on. Everybody looking for a dance floor to run on.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're
one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you
want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, down to ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
When the race is run and the goal is won, look how far we've come, dancing in the sun.